Hi, Dennis Becker here from earn1kday.com and anatomyofasuccess.com. Today, I'm thrilled to share with you an opportunity to learn from one of the people that's motivated me over the past year. I watched him go from a beginning internet marketer to someone who just absolutely exploded as a super affiliate and product producer virtually overnight. I'm talking about James Schramko. You would think that someone earning $300K per year as a general manager running a $50 million business with 71 employees reporting to him would be happy. But James saw opportunities far beyond his upward career path in his business. He saw situations where he could do just as well or better working for himself. So he quietly started learning the internet marketing ropes. Something we all have done, something that often takes years, something that often causes many to give up in frustration. James endured those same frustrations at first, but he didn't let it get him down. He started in 2005 while still working full-time. By late 2006, he was making around $1,100 a month in his own business, and he was starting to pick up some core skills and ideas that were changing his frustrations into hopes. Between 2007 and mid-2008, James was able to grow his home business to the point that he was able to turn in the keys to his company car and tell his boss that he no longer required his job or the false security that it offered. Yes, James at that point had replaced his $300K income and more part-time. I had the privilege of interviewing James and asked him dozens and dozens of questions. James answered everything I threw at him and more in this interview that lasted almost 2.5 hours. He told me about his biggest mistakes and failures. He told me what he focuses on, which is different than you may have been taught before. He related how one simple trick virtually doubled his income overnight. When I asked James about how he sets goals, he shocked me. He told me how he thinks traditional goal setting is crap. You'll find out what he does instead. You also find out exactly how he organizes his time, his work area, his projects, so that he hits peak productivity, continues to build his business, and still is able to sleep until noon if he wants to. One thing that James told me, which is worth the cost of this report alone, is the hidden cost of free information. Most of us, especially in the beginning, try to be cautious with our personal educational budget, and it cost us, as it cost James in the beginning, months or years of primetime success. Let James explain to you why you should go against the trend there. This interview was a real eye-opener for me. I was there. I prepared the questions. I edited the transcript. Yet every time I read it or listen to it, I grasp something different that I overlooked the first time through. You'll find this is an interview that you will want to refer to, review over and over. But that's just my opinion. I've already started accumulating testimonials from dozens of early listeners. Carl says his head is spinning, there's so much. Leanne picked up an aha moment early on in the first listen. Chuck has been encouraged to up his income goals 100 times. He says this interview was life-changing. And John affirms that the ideas presented here are so simple that they can be implemented right away. Immediately after you purchase the interview with James, you'll be taken straight to the download page where you can transfer the audio interview in MP3 format from our servers to your computer. You'll be able to listen to it immediately, and you can transfer it to your iPod or other MP3 player to take it with you wherever you go. Or you can burn it to a CD so you can listen in your car or on your CD player. You also receive a full transcript of the interview, 48 pages chock full of those golden nuggets that were mentioned above. You can print it out, you can highlight the ones you like, you can take notes, whatever you want to do. Of course, regardless of what I think and others think, I always say that nothing's for everyone. For that reason, I offer you my unconditional guarantee. I feel that you'll be overwhelmed with the value in this product, but if you find that it just isn't for you, all you have to do is contact me anytime in the first 60 days after your purchase, and I'll immediately refund every penny you spent, no questions asked. I do doubt, though, that you'll be asking for a refund. You'll hear James talk about the value of spending money on education. People spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on college degrees to become doctors, lawyers, or any profession. So actually, it does seem silly that someone that wants to be successful running an internet marketing business from home would want to script on essential knowledge and skills, right? Especially since no one will be there to help them if they go off track. You desperately need to learn from others that have been through what you're going through and are now at where you want to get to. Yes, there's a lot of free information available online, but what's the cost of finding that information in terms of lost opportunity? And what's the cost of finding that information if the information is bogus? For the small price listed in the page below where this video is playing, you can learn the success strategies of someone earning 7 figures annually, someone who 2 years ago was working a job for an employer and is now enjoying the benefits of working from home and taking his family to exotic vacations whenever he wants to. Don't you deserve the same lifestyle? You have everything to gain in listening to the advice that James Schramko and I are offering you, and nothing to lose, since your purchase has an ironclad satisfaction guarantee. So just click the Add to Cart button below. You'll be able to pay from your PayPal account, or you can use a credit card, even if you don't have a PayPal account. After you purchase, be sure to click on the Return to Merchant button from the PayPal page so that you'll be immediately returned to our server where your download will be waiting for you. I'll see you soon on the other side.